Fighting fraud, how our pottery studio became an unlikely consumer advocate. Hi, I ordered a lawnmower from you guys and I haven't received it yet. This is how I discovered someone was impersonating Gravesco Pottery online. Yeah, you heard that right. A lawnmower from a pottery studio. As the owner of a handmade pottery studio in Indianapolis, I have faced my fair share of challenges. Clay that's too wet, glazes that don't cooperate, kilns that decide to have personalities of their own. Never did I imagine I would be fighting an international fraud ring, impersonating my small business to sell everything from washing machines to espresso makers. The discovery started with confused customers reaching out about orders they had placed for items we've never sold. I got a call about lawnmowers, snowblowers, high-end espresso machines, washing machines, all being sold through websites pretending to be us. The scammers weren't just using our name, they had stolen our entire business identity, including our physical address. The more I dug, the worse it got. They were processing payments through major credit card companies, setting up sophisticated e-commerce operations, and directing confused customers back to our legitimate business when their orders didn't arrive. It was time to take action. As a small business owner, I've learned to wear a lot of hats, but fraud investigator wasn't one I expected to add to the collection. Yet, here I am, diving deep into the world of cybercrime and consumer protection. I began documenting everything, every customer complaint, every fraudulent listing, every fake website. I filed reports with the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, the Federal Trade Commission, multiple payment processors, domain registrars, hosting companies, major brands that were being impersonated, ICANN, Google, literally anyone who would offer to help. The scammers were really resilient, and when one host would shut them down, they'd pop up on another within hours. They kept changing domain names. It started as Gravesco with an E added to the end. Then it was Gravesco with an S added to the end. Then it was Gravesco with an I added to the end. Every time they slightly modified our name to evade detection, but it's close enough to be confusing. And of all the people I spoke with, none of them noticed the misspelling. They noticed that the sites looked different, and the logo was clearly not ours. But they did not notice the misspellings because it said Gravesco Pottery and they trusted that. So the fight continues. What started as protecting our business name has evolved into a mission to protect customers. Every time we get a site shut down, the scammers adapt and they try again, but we're getting better at fighting back. We've learned how to work directly with hosting companies to shut down fraudulent sites, alert major brands about unauthorized use of their products, help customers report fraud to the proper authorities, and create resources to help people identify scam websites. We've built a network of allies in fighting online fraud. It's wild what you can do in a week when a scammer impersonates your brand. This is everything for us. So what can you do? If you encounter a website claiming to be Gravesco Pottery selling anything other than handmade pottery, here's what you need to know. 1. We're a pottery studio in Indianapolis. We make mugs, bowls, plates, and other ceramic items by hand. By hand. We never sell appliances, machinery, or other major brands' products. And our only legitimate website is gravesco.com. Now, I do have a few other domains that point to it that I've collected over the years because I am a collector of domains. We have gravescopottery.com and we have gravesandcompany.com. And it may even show up as my old brand, RebeccaGravesPottery.com. That was my old business name before we moved to Indianapolis. They're all still connected, but they all lead to one site, and it's a site with pottery. And even if you get onto a site and it's pottery and you're questioning it, check out the product descriptions because I've written them and they're in my very personal, conversational, snarky tone. You're going to know it's us. There's pictures of us on the website. It links to my social media. The scammer site doesn't have any of that. So if you have been scammed by a site impersonating us, the first thing you need to do is contact your bank or credit card company immediately and reverse those charges and report the website as fraud and make sure you're spelling it exactly the way you saw it online so you're not accidentally reporting us. File a report with the FBI's IC3 at www.ic3.gov. And again, please make sure you're using the scammer's web address and not ours. Report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Document everything. Report it to your state's attorney general. And if there's more that you want to do, just let me know. There's a contact form on our website. You can reach out to me on social media. I have an entire list of places that you can help us report. I can even send you a form letter to make it easier, so all you have to do is cut and paste if you'd like. So, moving forward, this experience has taught us that sometimes our business journey takes unexpected turns. While we'd rather focus solely on creating beautiful pottery, I've embraced this additional role as a consumer advocate. We're still here doing what we love, creating handmade pottery in our Indianapolis studio, but we're also standing guard. We're fighting to protect both our brand and our beloved consumers from fraud. So remember, if you see a website claiming to be Gravesco Pottery selling lawnmowers, espresso machines, or anything that isn't handmade pottery, it is not us. We stick to what we know, creating beautiful, handcrafted ceramics one piece at a time. Have you encountered a website impersonating Gravesco Pottery? Let us know, because together we can fight these scammers and protect other people from fraud too.